Hey yo, this is a new episode of the All Time Podcast. Listen to these guys, they're awesome.
Hey yo, what's up everyone and welcome to a new episode of the All Time Podcast. I am Milenko, the best French Canadian accent since Patrick Roy.
I can't really hear what Jeremy says because I got my 2 Stanley Cup rings plugged in my ear.
And the loneliest co-host you have ever seen. Because yes, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I am totally alone today. And let me tell you what. Me and the all-time boys, we had a little bit of a fall off. And when you start group projects, ideas clashes, schedule clashes, and it finally didn't work out. So that's it. It's my podcast. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. The only thing that really fell off is the schedule. So we're really busy all week. Steven went to New York for the fourth rope event. He has some clips with the Wrestling Tees podcast. Shout out to them. And it's gonna come out soon. You'll probably see it by now. So yeah, that's really just what happened. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's try it alone. What do I have to lose? Right? So if the channel loses subscribers, that's what I have to lose. So please don't unsubscribe. If you're not subscribed, it's okay. You can subscribe, of course. But if you're subscribed, don't unsubscribe, please. Okay. I might lose it. I might lose my job. Already the Rock Marciano had me on the edge. So please don't don't go. Okay? Don't go. And I didn't want to skip this album. The J.Cole final album is finally here. The Fall Off. So I think that's why Steven is I think that's why he haven't talked to me yet. I think since the fourth song, I think he's fell asleep. So I don't know. Yo, Steven, if you see this, hit me up. Okay, I'm joking. Let's start this. So we have J. Cole here. Does he really need an introduction at this point? He's probably one of the most important artists, rap artists since the 2010s. Of course, he came out with that series of mixtape of the beginning of 2010s, if I'm not mistaken. The first one was the come up. Then we got the warm up and Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights being one of my favorite J. Cole version you can get. And since then, I mean, the pressure was on him. He was the next Jay Z. He signed to Jay Z. And from that, his career just took off. And when his first album came out, Cold World, people were like on the fence about it. Even myself, I love the. I really enjoyed though the kind of singles here and there. They were really fun. Then Born Sinners came out. I think that's my favorite J. Cole. I think it's a weird take because I never heard nobody say that. With re-listens, I think that's the most replay value I get from J. Cole. I think my favorite song of his are in here with Power Trip, with what else do we have on here? Let Nas Down, Crooked Smile is like a little poppy song, but I enjoy it all the time, Um, yeah, so those songs are here. Probably one of my favorite of his. Then we have 2014 Forest Hill Drive. That's, I think, most popular by far. A lot of people put the classic stamp on it. Since then, radio silence. So He came out with a little tapes here and there. For Your Eyes Only was a snooze fest. KOD I did not enjoy. He got the compilation with the Revenge of Dreamville. The off season came out. Might Delete Later, and when Might Delete Later came out, the 7 minute drill track that he deleted later. How ironic! That made everybody talk. We on the fall off, and people still think about that, him deleting that. So here we are now, the final album, man. I don't remember one rapper, and if you remember, please help me in the comments. But I don't remember one rapper following his final album really letting it go. They all came back. So let's see. I think he might do some verses here and there. I truly believe he's not gonna drop an album, but he's gonna do something. He's gonna do something. He's gonna like no. He's gonna appear in a compilation. I think he's gonna drop a verse here and there, probably, or produce albums. So I think we might hear about him anyways. This is a double album, 24 songs, 1 hour 41 minutes. People don't do that shit anymore, man. People don't do that. I'm not gonna complain about it. I feel like going on a double disc on a almost 2 hour album, the concept needs to be there. The concept needs to be there, and I love when artists take that challenge. So I'm not gonna complain about that. First disc, 29. So it's basically the concept of him going back to Fayetteville at 29 years old. And the first thing I thought is, if you already been doing music at 29, we got that already. So why go back? I guess is that like with the hindsight 2020 now, with this new perception of life. But then why you name it at 29, and the age concept and rap, the 30 concept is been overdone. So okay, I I let it aside a bit and trying to more focus on the music. There's an intro, puts you back in, and then you get 2-6. Oh, will we survive this review? Will we survive this? I like it. I think that's probably the best song of the two albums. It's 2-6, in my opinion. That's the one that stuck the most in my head. Is it because of that little intro? I don't know, but that was the one that I got in mind the most. And then we got the Safety. The Safety is a classic boom bappy song, and it's safe to say that it's very safe. So I don't think he took too much of a risk on this. Great flow, great storytelling, nice hook. I have really nothing bad to say on this. Run a Train is confusing a bit. That Future hook is, yeah, we're used to him doing crazy shit with his voice, so the memes about this song is gonna come out for sure. But yeah, I feel like he's having a stroke or something on this one. I don't feel like he's having a good time, Future, on this one. But we felt the pain. We felt the pain. We felt the anger. So we let it go. Poor Thing. I mean, I I kind of like I like his flow. I like the when he goes with the punk bitch scheme. It's okay. Again, nothing that wows me. Then we have Legacy, and at Legacy, I'm starting looking at time. I'm starting to look at runtime. I start to feel that it's long a bit, this album, and I'm just at the sixth song, so I'm kind of getting nervous, right? I'm kind of getting nervous right there. Bruce Road Blues. Again, I don't think there's much direction of that song. Thames definitely saved it. I enjoyed the beat. There's no bad beat on this whole album. I think that's a thing I want to say. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you is a banger. That I think is gonna be the big banger of the album. Is already with the listens on Spotify is one of the most popular. So yeah, I think that was gonna that's is was his point, and it was a really fun song. Drum and bass, they let out, bombs in the Ville, and lonely at the top. Okay, those songs did absolutely nothing for me. I feel like lonely at the top should have been the whole concept of the first album. That's what I wanted. That's what I feel I need to hear when we go to a final album. And maybe I'm mistaken, and who the fuck am I to give the opinion on this? But that is my opinion. I feel like that should have been the direction. And it's a bonus song. So does we really count it on here? I don't know. I really don't know. You guys tell me. 39, interpolation tape. I mean, we start with the Benny the Butcher Tana Talk 3 intro sample. That was a really nice ad. And I think I'm the only one to hear it. But on 2-6, I hear West Side Gun. Or is it Safety? I think it's I hear like a ayo. I think it's on Safety. I hear like a ayo. So take a look at it. It might be one of those. Yeah, so again, 39 for me has no much intent. I kind of like the two first songs. The Villis, here's my problem with that. The Alchemist and Erica Badu just redid that song last year with the same beat, right? But this, because it's a interpolation, the way that the bass sound pissed me off because it's not hitting the note that it's supposed to hit, so it pissed me off. So did we really need that? I don't know. I don't know. I'd change it, change it. Old dog. Old dog, I like his flow on Old Dog. I'm not a fan of that beat. Life Sentence, the romantic song on here, called Life Sentence, but yeah, the little romantic song, the little guitar, I think that's a classic of J. Cole. He can do that all the time. Only You, again, is something more calm. Men Up Above, I like it. I like it. Another interpolation in that. J Lo, of all the people, but I kind of like a little bit of a. It gets you. It gets stuck in your head because you don't give fool by the rocks that I got. So it's a well known classic already. So it gets stuck in your head. I Love Her Again is an interpolation of that Common song that I heard a million times already. Did he brought something new? I don't feel like. What If is the biggest mistake. What the fuck is that song all about? Uses the Tupac flow, use the Biggie flow. What would they say to each other with the West Coast East Coast beef? And how he can relate to that with his beef that he had on recent years. Man, I'm gonna get back to that song. And then we got Quick Stop. I think Quick Stop is probably one of my favorite performances of his on the whole album. I like the way his flow keeps going and going, and he gets weirder and weirder, and he gets so. It's just him pumping gas in this fan. Just you can feel the weight of all these fucking heavy shit that he's saying to J. Cole that's just pumping gas. So I like that intonation, how he keeps on getting heavier and heavier. That's for me is his best performance. And the whole world is Ville. Really classic boom bappy song. Not too much of a fan of that. He rapped well on it, I guess. And Ocean Way to finish it with a bonus a singy song. So let's go back to What If. And I'll say that I think it's a well-known thing now. And it's not fair to just put it on J. Cole because I think any fan base of an artist can be toxic at some point. Um it's like I dare you saying something bad about an Alchemist beat. I dare you say a Rock Marciano album doesn't hit like it used to hit. I don't know who would say that, but like there's some untouchables. And J. Cole, the popularity he's having in this fan calling the greatest and the GOAT, and like on first day of release, I saw on Complex people already four songs in already a classic. This is a masterpiece. I'm on 6 songs in already a classic. Like calm down. And my biggest take on this is J. Cole has always been a good rapper. He's really accessible. So I think for the common fan that doesn't really like rap music, enjoy kind of a little bit of rap music, J. Cole is someone that's gonna stick with them. And this album is full of moments of like, that Leonardo DiCaprio
Whoop, whoop. Here I come.
oh
Here I come.
oh meme, like, oh yeah, he's talking about the east side west side beef. Yes. Oh yeah, that's the Alchemist beat. Yes, that's the Alchemist beat. I can show you the original. Like, oh, that's a common song. That's a common song that he did when he talks about a relationship in his rap. Like, that's what I get from it. For someone that's not too deep into it and just surface level and likes hip hop and appreciate it, you get everything you need from this, from J. Cole. And it flashed to me like while listening to it at the second album, like that's exactly what it is and always been. He's the best rapper for the average fan, and I get that because they don't go too deep into it. You know, like an Absol album would be too weird. Like a Ka album would be too slow. Like a Rock Marciano won't have enough beats, won't have enough drums. That's exactly why I think he's so popular. And look, for a final album, he did the most J. Cole thing he could have done. It's an average album. There's not much direction to it. He's a good writer, but the concept and how to his writing ability of a song is just okay. And it's fine. I mean, he raps better than a lot of guys, you know? But is he one of the greatest of the 2010s? Absolutely not. I would put easy 15 names on top of him. Easy, you know? So, the final score for me and the final J. Cole is, I think it's the first time we review a J. Cole album, is gonna be the last time. So that's why I wanted to do it. My last final score for the fall off is a 5 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just there. His fans will appreciate it. The people that never like J. Cole, I don't think they're gonna appreciate it. He's not gonna gain, he's not gonna lose with this. It's a J. Cole album. And he came in with the double disc. He didn't want to finish on a little small plate. It was his last time cooking. So what did he do? The big ass plate. He gave you everything. Bam, eat it. Everything. I do good chicken. I do good mashed potatoes. Everything, bro. Bam. Everything is there. So for me, I was not that hungry for a J. Cole. The food thing, I think I'm hungry. Um, I wasn't that impressed by it. Nothing surprised me. I didn't feel that like, oh, this is my final. Let me get it off my chest the last time. I think he went again on the same subject that he always rap about. Like the only thing missing is was mentioning that he didn't have a feature. He went platinum without a feature. That was the only thing that I don't remember hearing from him. He should have said it just for me to go like, oh my god. So thank you, man. That's it for me, man. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're not too disappointed. If you're brand new to this, yes, usually we're 2-3 to do this, and we do more on the ground. And if you always been here, man, thank you for listening again. I can't believe people actually still listen with my French fucking Canadian accent. Even me, sometimes when I edit, I barely hear what I said. So thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you have time, if you want to put it on the comments, put your score, please. We appreciate it. Peace.